やり直しました。P アンダーバーアンダーバー。
過去にナターシャが似たような出来事に関わったことは？つまり脅迫、ゆすり、敵、あるいはイカれたファン、それともサイコパスなピアニストとか。敵がいるかどうか分かりませんが、誰でも対象になり得る。過剰反応はしない方がいいでしょう。お、ちょっとナターシャとの関係は良好ですか？じゃあもしかして彼女のファンの一匹が犯人だと？物事をはっきりと言ってくれですらお互いの時間を無駄にしても無意味だ。トリッキー、不信、秘密主義、短期。これ真ん中かな。
Do you think one of her fans is the culprit? Someone who can't take rejection, maybe.
これでされることに耐えられないものとか。
Why not? It's quite common.
よくあることですよね。
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any
確かに
ideas
典
who
型
it
的
could
な
be?
動機ですよね。候補者は
Attorney General
ハンター
is
ロって
obsessed with Natasha.
あ、メカブさん
He's,
こんばん
more
は。
like the kiss on the hand, flowers bowing type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style.
住民の
I
半分
can't
だ
think
と
of
思います。
anybody else. Or rather, I can think of everybody else. About half the city, actually.
I get it.
あ、ちょっとメーター上がった。署まで来て証言してもらえますか？過去に似たような脅迫が。ヤクザのボスと子猫ちゃん、鬼匹はどうやって知り合ったんですか？過去に似たような脅威はか。署まで来て証言してもらえますか？これも真ん中かな。
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend.
このような脅威は信じられますかもしれませんが、他にあり
Whether
ま
you
す。
believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so
違うのか、本当に行き止まりのよ
different
う
angle.
ですね。では違う方向から攻めてみましょ
You do that.
う。もう登場するキャラクターが全部動物なんですよ。見ての通り。あ、赤目になっちゃった一瞬。で、このネズミさんがギャングのボスです。で、刑事がね、鶏なんですよ。2匹とも。庭と思ってたらいいんですかね。結局どっちもなるのか。いや、証言って多分ない気がするな。
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out? Huh?
重大秘密なん2人が知り合った
A
の。
simple answer would work.
You know,
ナター
Natasha.
シャは鑑定家でありミューズであるんだ。だから何がきっかけでいつだったか。
So, how was it?
鑑定家
When was it exactly?
You don't remember?
お見合いの
That's
場だった
strange.
ら、あとはお若いお2匹に任せてって感じ？あら、
そうです、そうです。
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged
2匹
opportunities
と
for
か
her on
2
the
羽と
big
か
stage.
言われるかも。
She was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
クラブは彼女の名義に変わった。
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds
で
of
ここ
romance,
の
Birdman.
クラブの女が
Cheap and there's
猫
expensive.
で、
You get what you couldn't
この
afford.
ネズミのギャングのボスの彼女なんですよ。ナターシャと同じ家に住んでいるんですか？
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but
モール
mostly,
タウンに
yeah,
ある
I
家
might
に
play
住ん
some
でいます。
downtown.
週末の
But
別荘の
she
ような
has
も
her
のを
own
持って
kind
ま
of
すが、
a weekend house.
なんか猫とネズミでって対照的な感
How
じが。
often does she use the weekend house?
彼女が別荘を使用する頻度は
Every other weekend, roughly.
各週。
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
あ、まだ聞くのね。彼女は週末は一人で滞在してるんですが、ナターシャは身の危険を感じながらもお一人で時間を過ごす時があるんですね。こ
So
っちかな。
Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company.
大体私と一緒にいる。君が知っているかわからないけど、私の属する
In our
社
social
交界で
circles,
は宴
banquets
会
and
やディ
dinners
ナ
are
ーや頻
frequent.
繁に行われるんだ。
Illegal gambling nights.
違法のギャンブルナイト。
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
ルーレットが好
Always
きなん
putting it
や。
all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please,
歌を
listen
聴
to
いて
her
あげて
sing.
ください。もうすぐ始まります。おー、いいね。ランク5をもらえた。重要な手がかり。例の脅しの話をしようとすると、イーブンは何いる以上のことを知っている。ほう。
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
何もっと彼女的な感じかな、オリビア。
Oh.
マーティ、振られ
Please
てる
take。a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
鶏、わら。
そうなんです。刑事なんですよ、鶏が。
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just
どうしたどうした。
Sonny. Sonny.
say Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
どうしたこれは、
That was
もしかして
unique.
もしかして惚れたかな。サニー、もしかして猫ちゃんに惚れたかもしれない。
Oh, that is cute.
Nobody has ever given me such a
このナターシャが
compliment before.
依頼者ですよ。今回の脅迫されてるっていう。
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
惚れちゃった。
かもしれないです。
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
大なり小なり。
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a
私の
cocktail?
小さな毛玉ちゃんって言い方も。
But of course.
あ、これ意外とナターシャの方が上に立ってる気がするな。イーブンより。
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it.
相手が誰
That's
だろ
why
う
I'm
と。
telling you.
20
I
分後
don't
に
want a
上
scene.
にある私の審査
My
を応援
room's
しましょう。
upstairs. Meet me there in
サ
20
ニー1話
minutes.
で来てください。
Come
出ないと
alone,
目立ちすぎるので。
You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
3回ノックしてちょっと間を置いてまた3回ノックで。
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore
寝
danger
室
like a
1は、こ
perfume.
れは、
It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress,
距離を保
barely
つんだサニー。
touching,
近寄りすぎる
barely
な。
covering her marble skin.
やっ
But
ぱり惚れた感
I
じ
was a
の。
cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup.
近寄りすぎるな。
Gee, that is a unique picture, and kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
ナターシャの写真が。
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it.
Considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
さあ、ナターシャに話を。
This woman's
聞かないと。
aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
危険っていう。
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
私と一緒にいると男性はわけもわからぬ片言言いがちなの。
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
むしろ飲んでいてほしいなら。
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
怖いやつ。怖いやつなの？泣く泣くブルブル。
お疲れジャックさん。怖くない怖くない。推理していくやつ。このナターシャさんの依頼を受けて、なんか脅迫されてるから犯人見つけて的な感じかな今のところ。これか。
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that.
自信に満ち溢れた女性、それを利用することはできる。だが全身から危険な香りがにじみ出ているから気をつけないと。ね、質問をしていって、この刑事メーターをなるべく右へ右へ持っていくような感じの質問を選ぶっていう感じかな。この性格によって質問してするのを変えないといけない。
神宮寺的な。
ああ、そんな感じかな。言ったら。そうそう、調査するみたいな感じになってる。
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time.
年に何回か招待されてステージに立つ機会に恵まれ、その都度新しい歌を披露する。
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yeah.
印象、自信か謎が多い。家もあなたの部屋もとても優雅ですね。の写真はなんか日本語訳がたまにおかしいような気がするけど、自信家ってことは
ステージってまさか絵文字。
何ステージってまさか何歌うのこの人ジャズシンガー。
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
劇団四季。
猫だからそういうこと残念、ミュージカルじゃなかったわ。ジャズシンガーやったで。
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
劇団四季わら。
All right. How old were you?
それは思いつかなかったな。劇団四季、確かに猫だから。全部猫だったらな、劇団四季だったかもしれない。鶏がいるからな。
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
You tell me.
ちょっと上がった。君のファンの誰かが脅迫者である可能性は。イブン・ウェスラーさんってどんな方？
Those who admire me usually idolize
だから
me.
彼だと思わない。
I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely
魂の
complicated.
風間に残っ
Sometimes
た。
all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory.
私を好きになった者は誰も私を嫌いになったりしないのよ、刑事さん。すごい自信。
I see.
あ、でも上がった。なぜデボラに依頼したんですか？いい娘だけどどうして自分で来なかったんですか？脅迫に関連する具体的な証拠はありませんか？そうそうそう、刑事、この私が今捜査してる刑事はね、鶏なのよ。で、相方も鶏で、このナターシャの彼氏というか、まあギャングのボスでネズミっていうねネズミと猫ちゃんが付き合ってんのもうすごいなんか考えたらちょっと面白いけど、具体的に何かがおかしい。私に一体何をさせようとしているんだ。冷淡、自信か謎が多い冷淡。どれがいいかな。証拠はありませんか？
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
取っておかなかった。
Didn't you think maybe the police would
ブレーメンの音楽隊も違うか。これは迷宮入りですが、わら。
いっぱいいるよ。スズメとかもいるし、馬とかも出てくるし。あと鹿いたかな。まだ話してないけど、ここの客の中に鹿もいたかな。ウェスランの彼女が警察に助けを求めるなんて法外でしょ。ああ、そうなのかな。
So, what about me? How do I come into the picture?
私に依頼してきたんです。どうして？あなたが私の最後の希望。
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
You can't do anything else, can you?
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared.
事実を突き止めるために集中しなければ。
To finally find out what I want to know. What was in those threats exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
メッセージそのまま脅しじゃないの。単なる言葉だから。
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So?
だから
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like
私の
me?
ような女性を形容する言葉って言ったら
I guess I do. Yes. I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
売春婦。
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed
それ
on
が
the
紙に
paper
印
and
刷され
painted on my wall.
壁
In
に書かれ
giant
たメッセージだったの。
red letters.
大きな
鹿
赤い
絵文字、
文字で。
ワンピーの出てるの絵文字。
バンピーノ。
Well, thank you for your
鹿出てた。
honesty.
まだ喋ってない。喋れるのかな。ここのクラブの客として映ってたよ、鹿。でナターシャと一緒じゃないわ。ギャングのボスと一緒にいたのがカラスっていう。ヒョウもいたよね、さっき多分。チーターかな、ヒョウかな。いたし。誰も犯人を見ていないんですが、その影すら。フィルマーは彼がここにいるのは君のため。 脅迫文は2匹の危険な関係と関連性があるのかな。おとなしく目立たないようにしていった方がいいと思う。犯人見ていないんですか？
No one's ever seen the culprit?
That's one of the most curious things.
それが変なの。
Even has men everywhere. Literally, my shadows.
常には誰かが私を監視しているわ。でも誰も影すら見ていないの。
One of them could be the culprit.
Even pays his animals well.
自分の動
And
物
he's
た
the
ち
most
に対して
dangerous man in the
自
city.
分の動
A
物たちに対
combination
して
that
って言い方も
nullifies your theory, I believe.
Maybe, ma'am.
チーターも絵文字。
Love is capable of
チ
insane
ーター
miracles
チーターか
and
評価
miraculous
いたい
insanity.
た。愛は時たま非常識な奇跡や奇跡的な狂気につながる場合がある。
What poetry? Did you ever think about writing a book?
水前寺清子までもが、わら。
あ、チーター違いじゃないかそれは。
Never. I'm afraid I'd learn too much about myself.
自分について知りすぎることは怖くて。
Maybe that's the point. I would read about you. Not like the chicken police pulp fiction.
Furry hell. Do you read that trash?
Like everyone else in the city.
Oh, great.
I think it's flattering, even as badly written tales of heroes
ど
in
ん
the
底に
gutter.
落ちた英雄についての下手な小説だけど結構面白いわ。
You enjoy it?
Oh, just a little, Sonny. Just a little.
あ、ちょっと増えたかな。ファンでなければ身内の仕業でもないとすると誰なんだと思います？暗い過去、昔の相手、もしかして夫。いや、その辺じゃないな。こ
So
っち
it's
か
not
な
a。fan and not an inside job.
Aren't you supposed to know that?
Usually, yes. But I've got nothing to go on. And you don't have a hunch.
Maybe I do. But first, I want to know if you'll even accept my case.
私の色を引き受けていただけるかどうか確かめたくて。
I'm here, aren't I?
That's true, but I must know if I can trust you.
信頼できるかわからないと。
Proof of the pudding is in the eating.
I wish it was that simple.
Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
そろそろ遊びを終わりにしてって。ここに来た目的を果たそう。ああ、そうそうそう。この、なぜモリーを知っているんですか？このモリーっていうのが、私はこの操作してる鶏の元彼女、奥さんかな？
Let's stop
なのよね。
beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw
あ、
in
奥
the
さん
name
だ。
of my
妻の名
wife,
前で書い
I'd
てる
come
ね。
to you, no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm
ちゃ
not
んとじゃ
lying.
知り合いよ。
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse too?
看
Forgive
護
me,
婦
but
だ
I
った
don't
の。
think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
猫に罪を立てられるとついそうしてしまうんだ。
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have.
ああ、呼ぶためにモリーも知ってるわよみたいなこと言ったのね。
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me.
あなたはまともな鶏ね。
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen
書
her
面
in
上は
years.
そうだけどってことは別れたわけじゃないのか。
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
私を最初からしたでしょうって知ってたでしょうかな、役は。私に何をしてほしいんだ。私担当直入に聞こうかな。
What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips.
彼らを見つけてどこにいようと。彼らを見つけて。
Whatever it takes.
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this as soon as you can. Money's
一
not
刻も
an
早
issue.
く解決してね。4つやった。脅しというよりナターシャに当てられたメッセージの言葉は一言。売春婦。精度 60%。
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please come to 37 Rochester
今、レ
Street
ジェスターと37番地フラワータウンに来て、
I'd like to show you something
あ
that
なた
could
の
be
調
of
査に
a
大いに役立
great
つようなものを見せ
in
る。
your
お見
investigation.
せするわ。
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden
ここにい
there.
つも隠して
I
あるも
won't take
の
the
だ
risk
から、
of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
イブンがこのコブに見られたくないもの。
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
隠さなきゃならないほど危険な動物なの。
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet?
I'll be there in an
1時
hour.
間後にそこで集合。
And don't be too
早す
late.
ぎてもダメ、遅すぎてもダメ。
Look, Natasha, you know,
Please, this is very important to me.
sure, I get it.
1時間
I'll
後
be
に
there.
Thank you.
新しい品物。
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
私の上司ですら知らないのに。
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
この町ではないね。
And otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherland?
Maybe it does. More than a little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself.
もう話すことないかな。
Do you have a light, Natasha?
I'm sorry. I've never smoked.
Really? That's very uncommon in your line of work.
It was uncommon in all my previous lines of work, too. But I promise that next time we meet, I'll bring you a box of matches.
I might take you up on that.
No trouble at all.
あれ尋ねるって出た。
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent. I come from the eastern Tsardom of Slavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
You feel that's not the case here in
あ、
Clawville?
新しい世界観。情報が増えた。クロービルでは状況は違う。
No, absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's
There's some truth to that.
where I'm from. We choose our leaders ourselves, and whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee.
初見です。
It doesn't matter why.
あ、リナ
In
さん
the
こん
end,
ばん
I
は。
was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the
デボラ。
So, why Deborah?
で、このデボラがね、このサニーに依頼しに来た最初の。あれ動物なんなんかな。
I could not
初見
seek you
さん
out in
いらっしゃい
person.
ませ。
It was
来ていただ
risky
き
even
あ
to
りがとう
send
ござ
Debbie.
います。
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware
デ
of
ボラ
my
の動
little
物なん
investigation.
あれなんだろうか。鹿っぽい感じの
I'm
動物だっ
sorry
た
I。got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one.
ね誰イーブンか。
May I be brash?
It's New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, do you love him?
イーブンのこと愛してます
In
か。
my own way. Yes, I do.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love however they can.
愛を表現することができない女性がいるの。
That's not a real answer, is it?
ナターシャとは別にってことかね。
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
ナターシャからのメッセージ。
So this message.
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny. But if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here? I'm good for you, you see?
You're a real angel.
マーティー・マクチキン。
Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the world. I just
マー
like
テ
to
ィ
be
ーも
discreet.
鶏。相
I
方
wanted。to talk to you in private because of Molly.
Well, thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
Don't mention it.
オリビア。
So, who's this Olivia bird?
さっきイブンと一緒に来たオリビアって女の子はカラス
I。know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what? Maybe she does.
You don't care?
As long as you're not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture. It would even stand up, but
彼の要求に彼
Olivia
女が従
doesn't have
っているだ
It was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe.
け。これで全部かな。
Do you have a light, Nata? I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror.
maybe you were trying to be rude, but you know,
I was just trying to be rude.
oh, really? Well, then I'm
Don't mention it.
もうないかな。あ、何これ、収集品発見。なさそうだね。
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
これ相方のマーティ。
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
生きたを食べられる。
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
ほらほら、これ鹿でしょ。やっぱチーターだね。チーター。これ多分フェレットかな。特に反応なし。これキツネ。この子何かな。これラマ。これはヤギかな。あ、いなくなってる。
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
ガブリエル。
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
ガルルル言われて。あれ、鍵ってなんだ。情報。まだこんだけ登場人物いるのね。まだ会ってないのがいる。この人も写真じゃなくて絵しかないし。これもジップイチマーフィー、アライグマ。ちゃんと種類出るね。大山猫。あ、じゃあこの子何だったの。あ、インパラか。デボラ。なるほど。あ、やっぱハチドリだ。これはあ、オリビー話せるかな。
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
you don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick...
Anything else?
あ、
Do
尋
you
ねるも
come
で
here
きるね。
often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
ウェスラーについ
Aiden's
て。
not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard. Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
変化を求めること。
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
ナ
What's
タ
your
ーシャについ
relationship
て。
with Miss Natasha Gutsenko?
We've talked a bit. That's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that
別荘
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
これだけか。
Wessler's secretary.
Olivia Blackwig.
It's worth a try, Marty, but let me do the talking. She's not very fond of you.
What can I say? You know, back in the day, I flew from tree to tree. I was a free bird.
フリーバードって。
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen your fur coat.
What? Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
Ah, are you chicken or what?
お前チキンだな。
Piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
アメリカンジョーク飛んでるけど。これだけかな。なんかこの子気になるわ。変わるかな。
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway.
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
お、なんかくれる。
What is it?
Reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
ある意味、やる意味がないと判断した理由なんだ。
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
アニマルジョーク、わら。
そうそうそう。
Take care of
ちょいちょい
yourselves,
挟んでく
guys.
る、ああいうの。
This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here.
いや、とも俺がここにいる間は安心しろ。ちゃんとね、1、2、数え方が1話、2話とか1匹、2匹なの。
Okay, okay, I didn't say anything.
あ、尋ねることできるやん。
The truth is, Ibn's a dirty bastard, but he's likable. It must be his charisma that snared Natasha.
Maybe there's more to it than simple wild love.
Who knows? Animals commit the dirtiest of deeds for wild love.
You've got a point.
ナターシャ。
Wonderful girl. Either I'm gonna kill her or I'm beginning to like her.
That's funny. I swear I've heard that before.
Huh, to be honest, me too.
別荘。
So, Natasha invited us to her weekend house.
That's either very good news or very bad news.
50%. That's not that bad, is it?
That's an admirable attitude.
Attitude, yeah, he's got that. Most of the time, I think that's all he's got.
Hey,
オリ
Who
ビ
is
ア。
this woman anyway? She's like Ibn's shadow. Nobody knows anything about her.
I don't know if she has anything to do with the case, but it's worth keeping an eye on her anyway.
More women, more trouble.
You already fantasizing?
Even the sight of young women make me tired. Anyway, most people say she's the rat's lover too. But next to Natasha, I doubt he'd want her.
子
Anyway,
猫ちゃんにダウタに引き裂
Pussycat
かれ
was
て
already
る。
torn her to shreds.
スズメだからね、この子。
Could be.
で、終わりかな。
Take care of yourself, old bird.
You're one to talk.
Take care of yourself. Hey, Big Nose, where did Mr. Wessler go?
unfortunately, I don't know, Big Face. But I wouldn't tell you even if I did. Really?
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of shit?
Anything else, dear sirs?
くにな
Have a
いか
good
な。
night, long face.
あばよ、馬面。言い方よね。馬
Have
面。
a good night.
オッケー。これだけかな。
Don't be shy, Sonny.
Still talking to yourself, huh? Great. That girl is...
She's just looking at anyone who's glass.
no.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, what?
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. And just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
不気味で小さなリスの女の子。
Creepy little squirrel girl. Creepy little squirrel girl.
これしか変わらない。コーヒー。これ以上はなし。
Remember that old case with the...
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right?
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
空腹の動物の中のモンスターを引き渡す。
And the wildest and...
As you say, Marty. What a lovely kitten. Listen, pal.
Did I stutter, chicken? Get lost.
うん、これ以上はないか。
The truth is...
Take care of yourself.
Yo.
さあ。
We stepped into it, didn't we? I haven't dusted your... Ironic, but... Molly. My ex... Come to Daddy, doll. Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs.
全員
Maybe they
最
play
高
cards
権
together.
力者。
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
あ、新しい場所追加された。これか。
We stepped into it, didn't we?
That's an understatement. All of these names?
Belong to the upper crust. Yeah, I noticed.
上流社会。
It's only some sex cult, if you're lucky.
Don't even go there, Marty.
Yeah, all right.
これ全部聞いたかな。
Take care of yourself.
移動したいんだけど。移動ができないか。
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kind of good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot.
Exactly 12 years ago.
12年前。
Oh, you remember that precisely?
Yep, our very first date.
I see.
I don't remember. I just remember her.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
出たいんだが。
Look, Olivia.
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is.
You don't have to explain.
That's good to hear.
もう全部聞いてるから違う。
Have a good night, Long.
わからん。
Don't be shy, Sonny. Just ask him for a drink.
Still talking to yourself, huh? Creepy little squirrel girl.
Eh, なんか見るのあんのかな。
Ooh, I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a private eye.
Poodle.
Hired.
Hey, Marty?
What? Yeah?
I don't give a shit.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end? And the
Yep, just like life. Huh. Another lupus movie. Jeez.
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny.
Cassandra Ruby.
Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, just women.
Huh. No shit. Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
あ、なんかつってる。元奥さんハットだ。
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
ちょっと待ってね。 これでいこう。よし。調べる。
Damn. It's not a good sign. Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Should we take it?
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think?
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
俺のトサカの先ピーピー
Damn it. Well, thank God I have a weapon on me, or two.
ナターシャのハイヒール
Fair point.
Stop staring at it. You're
Okay, I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know.
とりあえずこれだけかな
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I want it.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind.
You wrote that down?
OK あとはこれだけかな
Chicken police, hands up.
Marty, that's enough.
今から帰るぜ
Chicken
わら
police,
お
hands
疲
up.
れ
Marty, that's enough.
よしよしあとは中入るだけ
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
ビッグバーサ
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
ビッグバーサーな
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
What, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
特にないかな
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
2羽揃ってプロ型なしだな
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
三段
We
銃
should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
よしナターシャが死んでんのナターシャじゃなかったこれデボアじゃないの
She was
Deborah.
lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost.
ほらデボラだ
The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object, Something maybe the killer wanted too. And the poor girl was trying.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant.
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait,
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that. The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as...
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is. There's nothing else useful in there. Does this fireplace seem suspicious to you?
It's never been used.
And the place has radiators in every room, meaning there's central heating.
Then why the fireplace? For decoration?
It's not like Natasha, and Ibn doesn't have enough money for that. But you're right. I don't... Does this fireplace seem...
大丈夫。これだけ？家族写真？
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty. Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
軍需一家。
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
はあ、さあ、こけさあって。
What are you trying to tell me, Natasha?
This... What is this exactly?
A human.
人間
Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria.
空想
The
の生
whole
き物
country's
になっ
full
て
of
る。
these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets
人間は
and
秘
the
密の番
messengers
人だ
of
とされ
chaos
てい
and
る。
destruction.
それと混沌と破壊の伝令。
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look.
あ、動いた。
Just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
動いたよ、ちょっと。動いたけども。
You can't be serious. Is this...
Yeah, it's a riddle,
番
Marty.
号
But it doesn't make any
4
sense.
桁の番号
Why
だけで
use
十分
something as
だろ
simple
う。
as this when a
なんでこん
4-digit
な感
number
じの
is
仕組み
almost
するんだ。
impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it
箇所
represent?
に4種の動物。どういう意味がある？
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
何か持っている動物4匹。どこかで見た？あ、なんか開いてる、ここ。あとは？
We should call the department, anonymously, of
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
電話は後回しだ。もうちょっと探してからしよう。なんだ？手がかり。手がかり。違うね。世界観、場所、動物、奇妙な絵画。
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece.
I have no idea, Sonny. Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
でもこれ以上はない。これだ。やっぱここだな。これ。4種類の動物。これ全部一緒かな。絵は一緒。4種類の動物？なんかいたっけ？いや、絶対ここ開けなあかんよね。
What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me?
4種類の動物。
SN could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
出どころを調べなければか。これ以上で物はないってことやな。4種類の動物？これか。
Molly.
でもこれなんやろ。ハトと、でもサイなんてあったっけ？チーター。もう一個何かな。サイみたいなのあった？ハト。これと、これ狼よね。キツネ？違うよ。サイみたいのいない。でもこれトラとかじゃない。であれ、もう一匹なんだっけ。チーターか。ハトの次は何だろうか。チーターみたいななかったよな。あ、リセットされた。ハトとこれキツネっぽいけどな。こっちかな。でもこれ違うような気がする。チーターみたいな。ライオン。これこっちかな。でも違うな。動物がいない。なんだ？4つの4頭の動物。4頭の動物。今までいっぱい動物出てきたけど。開けたいな。そういえばポーチ開けてないけど、このハンドバッグ開けたい。ハンドバッグ。
We stepped into it, didn't
動物気になるな。4つの動物。ペリカンって今は出てないしな。ライオンもいないしな。動物4人関わって4人の動物、4体の動物ってなんだ？これ以上なんかあるかな、外に。あとは警察呼ぶしかない。いや、動物気になる。4人の動物。あ、はやぶさか、これ。羊。いや、気になるな、動物。さあ、今日はちょっとここまでにして、ちょっとここの動物私考えを次の配信までにちょっともうちょっと悩みます。もしかしたら今開けずに進めていくかもしれないけど、ちょっともうちょっと悩んでいけたらこっからスタートしようかな。はい、というわけで今日はここまでにしたいと思います。続きはまた告知するかもしれないし、突然配信するかもしれませんが、よかったら次回もまた見に来てください。ありがとうございました。